Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz, and it's a wonderful Friday. And what are we doing? We're shopping. We're shopping for player props. That's what we do here at Pick Dawgz. I'm gonna be looking at all the games that's going on today. All right, this is how the prop shop goes. I come up with my player props. I head on over to the sports shop, place betting tours, and I see if they're with me or against me. After you guys are done watching this video, head on over there and see what you guys are betting on. Let me know your guys' best bet. All right, let's go ahead and get it started, man. The first player prop that I like, I'm gonna be looking at the Seattle Mariners. I'm taking Logan Gilbert. I'm taking him over 5.5 Ks. Last time out, he was able to go and give us 8. He's taking on the Milwaukee Brewers. That's player prop number 1. Player prop number 2, same game, different team. I'm taking Freddie P over 7.5 Ks. Little bit high for my liking, but I think he's going to hit again in this one, man. He gave us 8 in his last outing as well, man. 2 pitchers duel. Man, I think they both can get 8 today, man. That's just the type of day that I think we're going to have in the pitching duels out here. All right, third player prop that I like. I'm looking at the Detroit Tigers. I'm taking Tyler Schoolball, man. I'm taking him over 8.5 Ks. He's been able to hit this at a 60% clip. Matchup-wise, taking on the Oakland A's. Now, look, Tyler Schoolball is probably going to be one of the better strikeout pitchers of the year. And if they got it at 8.5 already, this lets me know he's probably going to give us 10. It's just one of those things, man. Pitcher props, when they're high, they usually give you like 2 more than they're expected. All right, next player prop that I like, Los Angeles Dodgers. I'm taking Bobby Miller. I'm taking him over 6.5 Ks. He's been able to hit this at a 60% clip. Last game out, gave us 11. 11 of them things. Taking on the Chicago Cubs and Chicago White Sox. Yeah, who we got? They got the Chicago Cubs in this game. Okay, so I'm not worried about anybody too much in that Chicago Cubs lineup. I think we should be able to get 7 Ks in this game. Take Bobby Miller over 6.5 Ks, hitting at a 60% clip. Next player prop that I like, Atlanta Braves, my guy, Spencer Strider. I'm taking him over 7.5 Ks, taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's me versus the Bentors. They like the under. I like the over. Last game out, he gave us 8. And he only gave up 2 runs. And they pulled him a little bit quick. And he had 8. So I think in this game, though, he's going to pencil in 9 and carve him up, man. I really like him in this spot versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Last player prop that I like in the pitching duels. All right, give me Dylan Cease for the San Diego Padres. Over 6.5 Ks, hitting at a 60% clip. Betting tools are in line with my decision. All right, now these are some of the best strikeout pitchers that we have for the last 2 years. Now starting to circle around on the same starting day. That's why we got to play him in this one to get paid. All right, I got 2 hit props for you guys. I'm taking Ellie De La Cruz just to get a hit, hitting out a 100% clip, taking on the New York Mets. Betting tools are in line with my decision. I'm taking Bobby Witt Jr. over 1.5 bases, hitting at an 80% clip, taking on the Chicago White Sox, hitting at 4 out of his last 5 times. If you played this prop, he came out on top. Let's head on over to the NBA. I like R.J. Barrett over 18 points, hitting at an 80% clip, taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. I like R.J. Barrett over 5.5 rebounds, too, as well. I'm taking Anthony Edwards over 27 points, taking on the Phoenix Suns. It's me versus the Ben Tools in this one. I think he's going for 34 points. I'm taking Brandon Miller over 18.5 points, hitting at an 80% clip, taking on the Orlando Magic. Now, look, man, they just fired their coach. Whenever they do that, the star players usually come out there and just get a lot more reckless with the ball and start to shoot and score and act like it's their team, not the coach. So look for Miller to go over his point prop. I'm taking Kyrie Irving over 26 points, taking on the Golden State Warriors. It's me versus the Ben Tools. I'm taking Luka Doncic over 32 points, and he's going to be, taking on the Golden State Warriors. It's me versus the Bentos. They like the under. I like the over on both of these spots, man. 2 players to where you're playing against the Golden State Warriors. They're going to let you score as much as you want. And those are 2 guys that want to put up points whenever they're playing against Steph Curry. Take them over the point prop. All right, I'm taking the Indiana Pacers. My guy, Tyrese Halliburton. I'm looking at him over 20 points, hitting at an 80% clip. I like the matchup-wise, fast-paced team playing against the OKC Thunder. I'm taking over 10.5 assists as well. All right, now look, Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo over 31 points, hitting at a 60% clip, taking on the Toronto Raptors. Give me that one. And I'm taking them over 12.5 rebounds, hitting at another 80% clip. My last NBA player prop to get you on top, Zion Williamson. I'm taking him over 27 points, hitting at a 60% clip, taking on the San Antonio Spurs, man. All right, it's time for the recap time. We're taking Gilbert over 5.5. Peralta over 7.5. Schoolball over 8.5. Miller over 6.5. Strider over 7.5. 6. C's over 6.5. Ellie De La Cruz just to get a hit. Bobby Witt Jr. 1.5 total bases. RJ Barrett over 18 points, 5.5 rebounds. Anthony Edwards over 27 points. Miller over 18.5 points. Irvin over 26. Luka over 32. Hallie over 20 points. Hallie over 10.5 assists. Giannis over 31 points. Giannis over 12.5 rebounds. Zion Williamson over 27 points. Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz. After you guys are done watching this video, head on over to the Pick Dawgz prop shop and see what we got cooking for the UFC card. Went over all the fights on there so you guys can get paid. All right, Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz. If you can't roll with the Pick Dawgz, stay on the porch.